Hello, my awesome friends, and welcome back to the Den of Iniquity. No, it's not that. It's just little old me. We are going to have a very cool video today because we're going to do an unboxing. We're going to set them up and have a look at what exactly comes in this really heavy Husky 200 socket box. Now, if you'll remember, these were on sale with stocking stuffers for Christmas. Like you're going to stick that in the stocking at like 99 bucks, and then they went on sale for what, $79? Just there at the last. And so you could go in if you got them and get a $20 back and maybe get something else with them. Anyway, coming up in a future video, look at this. Oh, Dozer. Got some Milwaukee Dozer. I was looking for it. I thought in a video or flash deal or something. These were like half price on the at first they were on the regular ad for Home Depot, and then they showed up on the pro page, the pro ad for Home Depot, like the following week. So there's 2 whole weeks there. You get them for half price. Took them a while to get them delivered because they didn't have them in my store. But how cool is that? We're gonna unbox that and have a look at that in another video. But let me get set up here. I got my Husky knife to open my Husky box. Maybe you guys can see it. It's a quick look at I did color that in with a little bit of a marker. It looks pretty good. Anyway, let's get set up. We'll be right back. All right, well, let's get right into it. I have not opened it. My wife said that she had to open it because when they were moving it around the car, when they were putting it in the car or something, it moved in the car. I don't know. Anyway, they said some stuff moved around, and they had to resituate it. So they might have closed it back up. Anyway, let's see what is in here. Wow. There are just a pile of bags of sockets. Ugh. You see in there? Okay. We've got 2 3/8-inch drive spark plug sockets. So you don't get any 6-point sockets, but you do get 1/2-inch deep sockets in the 12-point. These ones going to be our 1/2-inch drive 12-point deep sockets. These are standard, so these ones must be metric, right? Yes, they are. 9mm to 22mm. Skips 20. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, and 22 millimeter. And the SAE is, they're the 1/2-inch drive. There's 3/8, 7/16, half, 9/16, 5/8, 11/16, 3/4, 13/16, 7/8, 15/16, 1 inch. So there's your 1/2-inch deep. Then we have our 10 3/8 drive, and these are the 6-point deep sockets. They're 5/16, 3/8, 7/16, 1/2-inch, 9/16, 5/8, 11/16, 3/4, 13/16, and 7/8. These are going to be 12 3/8-inch drive 6-point deep sockets in metric. So these are 3/8-inch drive from 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 millimeter. So far we still don't have a 20 millimeter deep socket. These are going to be 25, they're 25 1/4-inch drive 6-point sockets. They're SAE 5/32, 3/16, 7/32, 1/4, 9/32, 5/16, 11/32, 3/8, 7/16, 1/2-inch, 9/16 inch. And then in metric goes 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No skips. So on the 1/4-inch deep sockets, you have 5/32, 3/16, 7/32, 1/4 inch, 9/32, 5/16, 11/32, 3 8 7 16ths, half inch and 9/16 inch. And in the metric, 6-point deep per quarter-inch drive, you have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 millimeters. So you don't get any half sizes on the 6-point quarter-inch sockets. Be a 19 half-inch drive, 12-point sockets. These are standard sockets. They're metric 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There is a 20 millimeter socket in the standard size, 21, 22, no 23 or 24, there's a 25, no 26, there's a 27, no 28, 29, 30, no 31, but there is a 32. We have 23 3/8 inch drive 12-point sockets. In the SAE, it's 5/16, 11/32, 3/8, 7/16, half inch, 9/16, 5/8, 11/16, 3/4, 13/16, and 7/8 inches. The metric are 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 21 millimeter. So no 20 millimeter. These are going to be 15 half-inch drive 12-point sockets. They're SAE 3/8, 7/16, half inch, 9/16, 5/8, 11/16, 3/4, 13/16, 7/8, 15/16, 1 inch, 1 1/16, 1 1/8, 1 3/16, all the way up to 1 1/4. Big bag here of their 28 3/8 inch drive 6-point sockets. For SAE, we have 5/32, quarter inch, 5/16, 3/8, 7/16, half inch, 9/16, 5/8, 11/16, 3/4, 13/16, 7/8, 5/16, up to 1 inch on the metric. Starts at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Stops just shy of your missing 20. You got all these sockets, you got 120 millimeter socket. Here is a bag of quarter-inch drive 12-point sockets. A lot of 12-point sockets in here. I thought there were more 6-point sockets. Anyway, 20 quarter-inch drive 12-point sockets divided amongst SAE and metric. They are 3/16, 7/32, 1/4, 9/32, 5/16, 11/32, 3/8, 7/16, half inch, 9/16. In metric, you got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, or 10, 12, 13, and 14. No 11 millimeter. But you do got that coveted Toyota loving 9 millimeter. There we go. Let's just put them in the Hanson socket holders that I have and see what they look like, right? We'll be right back then. Well, it has been about almost 3 weeks since Christmas, and I have been using these Husky sockets ever since then. And I got to tell you guys, these are really great sockets. I'm coming from a Cobalt set, so maybe they're not truck quality, but they're better than the old Cobalt set that I had. Very nice sockets. I'm not going to take forever to wind this up, so let's get right into my pros and cons list. Number one on the pros list is going to be the value, right? 30 cents a socket, because right now they started at 99, they went to 79 just after Christmas when they were selling them, and now they're at 59 bucks. So go out and get them. Even you tool truck guys have got to say, throw this in the corner and wait till my tool truck guy comes in to replace my sockets, because 30 cents a socket can't replace the 10 millimeters for that, correct? Okay, so number two is going to be the features. The off-corner loading, I'm not used to this, but I got to tell you, just the feel of the bite that the ratchet, it's so confident, the bite that the socket has on the fastener when you apply torque is really different with this off corner loading. I like it a lot. I like the chamfered drive end where the tool can get a good connection onto the socket. And the finish is really nice. You know, the markings are clear to read. They're very large, at least on the larger sockets. So moving on, the lifetime warranty. Gotta love that because Home Depot's everywhere, isn't it? Now, moving on to the list of cons is going to be right at the top. The half-inch drive sockets, whether they're standard or deep, have no 6-point sockets. So we're going to have to go to Tecton for that, guys. But they still, because they're on larger fasteners, that off-corner loading still seems to work pretty good even on a 12-point socket. So I'm not going to complain too loudly about that. The next thing on that cons list is going to be the skips. Okay, so if you've got these socket organizers, yeah, you're going to have a few holes, and guess what? Husky doesn't even sell the fills for these, at least not in a half-inch. So no half-inch 6-point, no half-inch fillers for these. So maybe that's what they're going to fix. You know, that's why they're selling this so cheap, because the next iteration of this is going to be maybe even etched markings. I don't know. Finally on the list is going to be finish and blemishes. I really hate to bring it up, but at least on the 18 millimeter socket, deep socket in the half-inch drive that I had, it was pretty banged up from manufacture. And I only say that just because of the upper quality that I saw in this, the outside and inside finishes and tooling on these sockets is just really unexpected at this price point. So that is going to be all of my pros and cons. Go down and get you one for $59. It's a great deal. Now, if you are coming up on your weekend, everybody, I hope you'll make it a good one. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Take care, everybody.